Alright, today we're taking a ride on the new 2022 Indian Chief Bobber Dark Horse. This is the Sagebrush Smoke color. It's their new small, heavyweight, middleweight, whatever you want to call it, between the Scout and the heavyweight platform. This one's running the 116 cubic inch Thunderstroke engine. It'll make about 120 foot-pounds of torque stock. So I'm going to take it for a quick rip here, see what we think. Power it up. Definitely very nice amount of power out of these 116s, and you couple that with a 700-pound wet motorcycle, it is quite impressive on the acceleration. The ride, I was afraid, might be a little more stiff, slightly closer to what what I feel like in a Scout, where there's doesn't have the travel, the suspension that the heavyweight bikes do. I'm actually quite impressed so far with the ride. I think the front forks are definitely closer to the big bikes than they are the Scout, and the rear shocks, even though they are the dual rear shock units, seem to have a good amount of suspension travel. Well dampened. No harsh ride for a bobber. I'll go through the display a little bit here too. This full touchscreen with the GPS and everything is absolutely incredible. Like we're in standard mode, so we may go ahead and flip that over to sport here. I like how some of the little things like the turn signal indicators are it definitely got a pull. The smaller chassis, I always started to feel like I was on a Scout. Went for those higher RPMs, which just weren't there. So you get the small, nimble handling of the Scout, but then you got to remind yourself that you're still on the Thunderstroke engine, which tops out RPM-wise quite a bit lower. So tons of low-end grunt. Doesn't have that high RPM horsepower like the Scout does, but certainly feels like a very, very nimble platform. Quick lane changes, dips in very easily. Certainly a pretty sweet lightweight bike for ripping around. I like the fact that they're coming with all LED lights, standard, turn signals, headlight, everything. You've got your cruise control, some of the nice features that you get on the heavyweight bikes. This new touchscreen 4-inch round ride command system is absolutely incredible. Hopefully they'll release that for other bikes. I'd love to be able to see the capability to do this on a Springfield, a Scout. When you've got class-leading technology like that, hopefully they will go ahead and utilize it in other places as well. Not really an ape hanger fan, but these little mini apes are actually pretty comfortable. Hands just below shoulder height. Quite nice. Very impressive. The mirrors, especially on these bars, are awesome. I like bar end mirrors on a lot of my smaller bikes, and I'm sure could figure out something for this, but these mirrors are exceptionally functional. One of the things I love about my Indians is engine maintenance. Everything is just so reliable, so easy to take care of from an ownership perspective. When you start looking at things like oil changes, life in between services, these have hydraulic valve adjusters, so you never have to adjust the valves. You're changing the oil every 5,000 miles, but an oil change is a single sump oil, so you're not having to do engine, transmission, and primary like some cruisers. You only have to do one drain, one spin-on filter, and fill it back up, and all of your maintenance is complete. They've got the belt drive, so you're very easy to take care of there. Quick to 60, so it's got a good engine note. It's not definitely not loud, but easy to upgrade pipes, do a set of slip-ons, full exhaust. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of options in the near future for this as all the manufacturers get on board with this particular setup. Alright, so after the first ride, I have to say I am very impressed. I like it. It's exactly what you would expect. Smaller, nimble, more lightweight chassis with that giant 116 Thunderstroke engine stuck in it. So gobs of power, loads of fun, awesome handling. Can't really go wrong. The display is incredible. It is also available with the analog display and the 111 cubic inch engine. Save you some money. Honestly, I don't think you're going to have a problem there either. That's what I've got in my Roadmaster, and with a 200 and some pound heavier motorcycle, still have incredible performance. So I don't know. Go to your Indian dealership, check it out, take it for a ride. I think it's going to be an awesome platform. I think we're going to see a lot of really sweet custom builds. I think people are going to have a lot of fun on these. I love the styling cues. I love the way they tied the forks and headlight and everything together. I'm a fan of the spokes. I know some guys don't like spokes, but I love the black rims and the spokes. Two into one, into two exhaust on the side. I don't know. I kind of like the split on either side, but for this style bike, it does make sense. I'm a big fan of the way they did the covered shocks on this bobber. I just love that clean look. Side mount license plate, your integrated stop turn signals, absolutely beautiful. Seats comfortable, paint's beautiful. Tank style wise looks amazing. Wish they would have eked a little bit more fuel capacity out of it. It's sitting at 4 gallons right now. I think they could have gone forward a little bit more and maybe gotten, even if they got another half gallon, 3/4 of a gallon, would have improved the range. But it's more of an around town bike. It's not really a touring bike, so I get where they're coming from. Very happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this short ride review, and if you got questions or comments, feel free to let me know below.